Welcome back. We are less than 24 hours away from live coverage of the UND spring football game, which kicks off at 6 p.m. tomorrow night right here on Midco SN. We caught up with head coach Bubba Schweigert earlier today, and here are his thoughts on the team's spring to this point.
When we plan this spring game, we want to do enough to evaluate and help prepare our guys, but we really got to be smart so we take care of them too, and that's always that fine line. Where do you find that balance? How many live reps you go in the spring? Because the number one thing that we look at all the time is how do we take care of our team? We feel there's some live reps that are necessary to help prepare our team and to help us evaluate, but we also think there's just some things to mix in the game to have a little fun with it. We want to keep this game fun. We want to compete, just to help our team improve, yet make it fun for the fans by having some live action, because people want to see some live action, but there isn't going to be a whole lot of that. There's going to be some other stuff to take care of our team.
All right, for more now on all things UND football, we go up north to Grand Forks and our own Alex Heinert, who will be calling the action tomorrow at the High Performance Center. So Alex, what should we expect tomorrow regarding the format of this year's spring game?
Well, first, the term spring game is a bit of a misnomer, as UND, like most other programs these days, won't be actually playing a game with a score and a clock and such. Now, while that does mean we won't have a winner and a loser on Friday, it does not mean that this will be boring. The scrimmage will be comprised of a series of drives that will be as live as it gets to simulate different game situations, from goal line to 2-minute drill and so on. Plus, they'll have a few individual drills and special teams work mixed in. The big appeal of this, other than the fact that we get to see live football again for the first time in a few months, is this will give a glimpse of how a number of key position battles are shaping up, namely the fight to be the next UND starting quarterback.
Yes, the position battle at the quarterback has been the big storyline for all Fighting Hawks fans this spring. So Alex, what are your thoughts on how that has been shaping up?
It's been a good competition so far, Kelly, as all three candidates for the job have acquitted themselves well. Andrew Zimmerman saw action last year in place of Keaton Studzard, and he played well when he got onto the field. He's been in the program since last spring. He took meaningful snaps this fall, and that experience has showed over the last 6 weeks or so of spring practice. Nate Kitteringham has FCS experience too, and a 2-year starter for Sacramento State. Of course, he has it in the Big Sky, and he's got a big arm and great mobility. But you can tell that he's still learning the system. That's the same story with Brock Boltman, who is still just a true freshman. Brock, though, has really shown flashes of playmaking ability that made him such a highly coveted recruit last year. The coaching staff not in a hurry to name a starter, and they probably will not do so until midway through fall camp. But I think they're pleased with the guys that they have got in the quarterback room. They've got good options to pick from when the time comes.
All right, good to know. But last one for you, Alex. Outside of quarterback, give us a couple of players we should be watching for tomorrow night.
Well, I would watch Austin Gordon, who's made the switch from running back to outside linebacker this spring. He's not very big, and he's still learning the position, but he is a dynamic athlete. He'll have a role to play in that spot come fall. Same goes with Lenny Nelson, a JUCO transfer that the coaching staff really likes. He's got a shot to be one of these starting safeties this year, and you'll get a good look why on Friday night. On offense, watch out for Cam McKinney and Mikey Greibel, two redshirt freshman receivers, also not very big, but are really fun to watch in the open field. Each were candidates to have their redshirt pulled this past fall. Finally, I think people will be surprised at how much bigger and stronger the running backs have gotten without sacrificing any speed. That trio of John Santiago, Brady Oliveira, and James Johannesson are going to be scary good again this year, and I think we'll get a good reminder of just that tomorrow night.
All right, thank you so much, Alex. Again, you can watch the UND football spring game tomorrow night at 6 p.m. live right here on Midco Sports Network. Coming up next, we are throwing it back to 2004, the last time the Timberwolves made the NBA playoffs. See how much times have changed when we come back.